Hey guys, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snack Bar here with MLB 2K12. We have got some franchise mode coming at you here with the Detroit Tigers. Now, interleague play is still going on, not just in real life, but also in the season here. We're going to be going up against the Colorado Rockies. Now, I'm excited for this one because I get another chance to pitch with Chris Carpenter, who I picked up during a trade. I know some of you guys weren't around when I did the first episode here with Chris Carpenter, but what I did is I went out and I asked you guys, should I mix the team up a little bit? Should I go out and make some trades? You guys wanted to see that. Chris Carpenter was somebody I could pick up, so I'm like, you know what? Why not? And that's one of the things I like about MLB 2K12 is whenever you're going for trades, you can see who is on the block and what players you can get just from other teams and for what they want in return without you having to really dive deep into it all and just go player by player. But whatever, I saw Chris Carpenter was available. I'm like, let's hop on this and pick him up. So with Chris Carpenter, of course, he is a great pitcher. I mean, if you take a look here on the left right now, you'll see that he's got a lot of good pitches. His slider is sitting at 91, so I figure if this is his best pitch, let's go with this one here on an 0-2 count. Ends up working, swinging and missing on that one. So starting off the game with a strikeout, you guys know, is a really good sign of things to come. That seems to be my good luck charm whenever I get a strikeout, just begin the game here. But anyway, Victor Martinez up at the plate, getting the first hit of the game for me. And Victor Martinez is one of those guys you can always depend on to be able to get you hits. His contact, 99. You really can't beat that in this game at all. Now, he doesn't necessarily have the greatest power either, so if you need a good hit, he's the guy to go to. Now, here we go with the hit that goes into left center. That's going to allow me to have runners on second and third. So to be able to be in this position early on in the game means that I'm threatening early, and I can build some good momentum here. So Miguel Cabrera getting that double. Not too bad. Now, Prince Fielder comes up, ends up flying out. So not able to capitalize on that, but that's okay. Now, kind of going back to Chris Carpenter, one of the things that I'm very excited about having him on my team is he really makes my starting pitching just all that much better. I've got Justin Verlander as my ace. I got Doug Fister at second. I've got Chris Carpenter, my third pitcher, and Roy Oswalt at fourth. That's not too shabby, you guys. And I think that just taking a look at my starting pitching, that's really what's contributed to the success that I've had this year so far with the Detroit Tigers. That and I think the lack of injuries have been huge as well, which I'll kind of get to a little bit later here. Another 0-2 pitch, another strikeout with that slider. So third inning now, we're advancing at a pretty regular pace here. Alex Avila hitting this one into center field, getting me a single. That's not bad. Now, I haven't been able to hit too well in this game. I know whenever I've got to fit this here within 15 minutes, you guys really don't get to see everything that takes place. But this one here, going into center field, that's going to allow me to have runners on first and third with less than 2 outs. And you guys know what that means. That means I'm going to be stealing. It doesn't matter who you have on first base, you can go ahead and steal. I mean, I've stolen bases here with Prince Fielder. Don't contend it at all. Look at that. It's probably a smart call because if the catcher decides to throw it to second base, I'm going to start going home from third. So that ends up working well for me here. Now I have runners on second and third one more time. Hopefully this time I'll be able to capitalize since last time I wasn't able to. All right. This one going into left center here. That's going to bring around one and bring around another here as well. So that is going to be a 2-run single, and that's going to give me the lead here 2-0 in the third inning. Rockies have also been struggling with hitting, so if I can keep things going like this, I definitely have the game in the bag. Rockies have definitely been struggling as of late. They do have a couple injuries that are kind of hindering them in all that they're doing right now. But I'll try and exploit that here. Ryan Rayburn, what are you doing, dude? I don't know what it is. It seems like whenever I get a ground ball to second base, I get really nervous and tense and start to make mistakes like that. And I'm pretty fortunate that that didn't end up being an error. That's all right. This one goes into center field. Austin Jackson, who is playing with a minor injury still, goes ahead and runs that one down and brings it into the infield here. Just a harmless single. Now, Carpenter, like I said, has done a great job of being able to hold them. Hits like this are going to happen, so it's not like I'm too worried about that. I was just kind of frustrated here because I don't know. I wanted to be able to get out of this inning here with a couple more strikeouts since I haven't been pitching too many. Austin Jackson, because of the injury, I think not able to run that one down and make the catch. So now we have runners on first and second. Luckily, he is still quick enough, though, to prevent that from rolling to the wall. It could have been a run. Now, Troy Tulowitzki up here with one out. Now, Tulo is one of those guys you can see contact 80, power 81. He's one of those guys you have to be very careful with. And since I'm rattled right now, I'm going to play this a little bit more carefully here, too. So, Tulo, you got to admit, this guy is just an all-around player. He can play shortstop as good as anybody else. He can hit the ball really well. He's definitely got a good bat. So, Tulo, very nervous going up against him here because he can put this into a spot in the outfield where both of these guys are going to be able to come home. Slider works again. Now, every time you get a strikeout, too, it also enhances the particular pitch that you threw to get strike number 3. So with the strikeouts that I've had, that slider is getting more and more dangerous here for the computer. All right, 0-2 count here. This one going to Carpenter. Not able to pick that one up here. That's going to be an infield single. Trying to go for the double play. And I'm absolutely surprised because this is like the first time that I've ever seen that it rolls towards the pitcher, but nothing happens. All right. Ooh, what was that? That was skill. That's what that was. Peralta has got the skills to pay the bills. Look at this one here. Just slides right in the middle of the infield. Just gets up ready to throw. That's crazy. That's an awesome play. I kind of wish I would have done that in real life. Just get up. No big deal, you guys. But anyway, Austin Jackson getting a hit here. It's kind of nice to see that even with the injury, he can still contribute offensively. Really can't steal any bases with him right now because his speed has gone down. I don't know. I kind of want him to get healthy here pretty quick. Now, computer getting a double play, ending that momentum here for that inning. That's all right. 6th inning now. 1-0 count here with one out. Pitch to the Rockies. Laying down a bunt. I was not expecting this. Alex Avila running it down, getting it over to first. And we're all right. I seriously was surprised when they went ahead and dropped that bunt. But anyway, bottom of the 6th now. 3-1 here. Getting a good hit. That goes into right center. That's perfectly in the gap. Goes off the wall, or goes to the wall, I guess I should say. And then Cabrera has got a double. Not too shabby. Now, I haven't had a home run, it feels like, for quite some time, so I hope I get one here pretty soon. Watch that one go for ball 1. Trying to be a little bit more patient at the plate. I go in phases as to whether I swing or whether I'm patient here. They're going to go ahead and they're going to walk Prince Fielder, allowing me to have runners on first and second with no outs. So the thing that is fortunate for the Rockies is they have gotten through the dangerous part of my lineup with Victor Martinez, Miguel Cabrera, and Prince Fielder. High two-seamer. I should not have swung at that one. Apparently I swung too high. That one goes on the ground, and that's going to be a double play for Colorado. All right. So the way that Chris Carpenter has been pitching through a majority of this game is he has been pitching really well. I mean, when you take a look at an example of what you would be calling pitching with great command, you got to be looking at what Chris Carpenter has been doing throughout this game. And like I said earlier, these clips really don't do the entire game justice because you see a lot of good things, but you don't see the bad stuff that happens. And if there's a lot of good things that happen, you don't get to catch it all. And that's kind of what's been going on here in this game when you take a look at pitching. Because if Chris Carpenter hasn't been getting the strikeouts, which lately he has, and what kind of a swing was that? Chris Carpenter is at least getting the ball on the ground and helping my team out that way by not letting too many balls go into the outfield. So on the 1-2 count here, ooh, that one barely goes foul. I was thinking that that one was going to go down the line, but Miguel Cabrera would have gotten it. Now I can't throw low and down the middle, so let's go low and to the left here. 1-2, one more time. Get the strikeout with the fastball, this time catching him looking. Don't know if he was expecting the slider or what, but the fastball ends up working. So that's kind of a little lesson to learn here. Don't always throw the same pitch with the same count. Try and mix it up a little bit. All right. Ooh, look at Tulo going down getting that one. Ooh, that's not bad at all. You have to go back and watch that one again. I mean, that's too good. Like I was saying, Tulo, great shortstop. Diving, getting the throw also from the knees. That's skill. Anyway, Tulo is so good that not only will he do it once in a game, but he'll do it twice. No biggie. Now that time he gets up to his feet and throws. Man, kind of wish I could have gotten Tulo here. But anyway, Michael Kadire up here in the 9th inning. I'm going to try and go for the complete game shutout here with Chris Carpenter. This would be kind of nice to get that with him. This one goes foul down the left side of the field here. Trying to go with the 12-6 curve. Need to throw something a little bit different here in the 9th inning because I have started to formulate a pattern. Broken bat, that goes to Ryan Rayburn, who makes the catch. Kind of makes me wonder if that bat had not broken, would that have gone over his head, and would that have been another hit for Kadire? Now, Gonzalez is playing with a minor injury as well. That's why his numbers are in the red. He definitely is the dangerous hitter, or the most dangerous hitter you're going to find with Colorado. So, not happy that he is injured. I am happy, though, that I have one less thing to worry about. Or really, I still have to worry, even with the attributes that he has right now, but just not as much. Strike two here, bringing the two-seamer from the inside into the strike zone, something you guys know I like to do considerably. Should I go with the slider here? It's worked so well earlier. Why not? Strike out swinging on that one. So the slider is in the mid-90s now. And remember, it goes up to 99. So it's really tough to get a pitch better than where that slider is at right now. I might have to try to continue to exploit it here as we are in the 9th inning with 2 outs. And Troy Tulowitzki is coming up to bat. So you can see pitch count sitting at 78. That's really not too shabby when you head into the 9th inning. But that's just because I throw at the player every single time. I really don't throw too many waste pitches here. But that allows me to be in a position like this. While, yes, Chris Carpenter is a little exhausted, it's not like I'm risking injury at this point or anything like that. So still got a little bit to go here. 0-2 count here to Tulo. Ooh, it's going to be a ball. Trying to go with the changeup here because I haven't thrown that too much. It is sitting at 76. I have gotten a couple strikeouts with it, but not my best pitch. 1-2 count. That one goes foul down the right side of the field. All right, so what do I throw here at this point? Do I go with the slider? Do I go with the changeup? Go with the curveball here. End up getting the strikeout to end the game. So Chris Carpenter only allowing 4 hits, not too shabby. We come away with a win here in this one, 2-0. Offense should have stepped up a little bit more. If it wasn't for a good performance here from Chris Carpenter, probably could have lost this one with ease. But I appreciate you guys watching this game of franchise mode with the Detroit Tigers. More to come here in a couple of days. I think our next team that we're going up against is the Cardinals. And I think that's my last interleague game too. But anyway, again, really, thank you so much for watching, you guys. You are awesome. You really are. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'm on Facebook, Twitter. Thanks again. And as always, I hope you guys have a good one.